Hey, what's up, guys? So, this is a quick update. So, I know it's been a while, it's been 3 days since I haven't recorded, but hey, what's up? And I want to talk about something more in detail, something that I haven't really been specific about, and that is my drug addiction. And I wouldn't consider it a drug, but it was very addictive. Some of you may know I drank Monster for 7 to 8 years. Caffeine is considered a drug now, apparently, so that's why I'm calling it my drug addiction. But yeah, I want to talk about that. So I remember the day when I picked up my first Monster. I was in the liquor store. It was a hot day. It was summer, and I think I went right after school. Yeah, it was right after school. I was waiting for the bus, but I missed the bus. So I said, well, I need a way to get home and quick. So what I did was I went to the liquor store. I bought a Monster, but I was afraid to. But I also wanted to try it because I was seeing everybody try it, and I thought I'd give it a shot. I wanted to see what it was about, and yeah, apparently it was good. Like the first sip. Before I get to the first sip, let me tell you this. I asked the cashier, "Does this have any drugs in it, or if this has alcohol?" He laughed and he said, "No." All right. I laughed too, alright? I don't know, I didn't know. So I bought it, I opened it right outside. I was walking, and I slowly took the first sip. As I was closing my eyes, I could feel it fizzing in my tongue, okay? It was so good, I'm never gonna forget that day. One, because it was so good, and two, because it was the day I picked up the can, okay? I could have picked up anything else, but I wanted to pick up that can, and that was my mistake apparently. So yeah, I liked it. Apparently, one thing I noticed is that I got home quicker than what I usually did because my heartbeat was beating. I felt it. It was amazing. I got home. I was energetic. Like I didn't even crash until like the evening. Cause yeah, and that's the thing about that. Like I would usually go buy one like a couple times a week, like once or twice, depending. And yeah, well, apparently I got hooked up on it. It got to the point where I would drink up to 2 or 3 a day. Sometimes I would blow $20 in a day with just Monster. And yeah, people told me to calm down. That was bad for me. I did not listen. I really wished I would have heard that before, because recently I just got off of it 2 weeks ago, and the withdrawals were so bad. Like I had headaches, my sides were hurting. I couldn't carry anything heavy because my spine hurt so bad. It weakened me so bad to the point where like I couldn't carry anything practically half my weight. And yeah, I got tired easily. I started losing my breath. I actually got asthma symptoms off of that, but I didn't get asthma. So yeah, apparently I can't run anymore. At the moment, I'm not sure if I can run now, but like I can't run anymore because my sides were hurt and I would get tired and I would lose my breath. And yeah, apparently that's the thing. So it was a great run. I liked it. It helped me through a lot. It helped me cope with a lot of stuff that was going on with my life. But it didn't cope with, like in detail, it did not cope with my happiness status. Like deep inside, I'm like, I gotta stop. I gotta quit this, like right now. But like, there was another half of me that said, "It's like it's okay. Like you're probably the longest living person at this day that has drank it for the longest. Okay, 8 years. 2 weeks ago, I quit. I'm 2 weeks clean on it." And yeah, I mean it's great. I replaced it with aloe water, like I said, and the withdrawals are not good. They are just terrible. But one thing I want to point out is that when I was on it, that was 8 years that went by. Okay, that did not feel like 8 years. Felt like 2 years. 8 years went by like fuck. I can't snap. Like that. And it was not good. When I got off it, I said, "Wow." I missed out on 8 years worth of stuff, you know. And people told me, they're like, "Oh, do you know about this?" I'm like, "No, like I never knew about it." And they're like, "What do you mean? It happened years ago." And I'm like, "Wow." But yeah, and right now I'm off it. My body feels more like a body. It feels cleaner, you know. Like it doesn't feel like, cause I was practically a freaking zombie, you know. And I'm glad I got off of it. And I got off of it because of a friend actually. She noticed it. This one time I cracked open a Monster and she told me what I was drinking. I said Monster. We were on a phone call, okay? The phone call started around 10, alright? We ended the phone call around 6 in the fucking morning, okay? I only slept 2 hours because I had to wake up and go to school. And it was bad, okay? Like, it was terrible. Like, that's when she told me, she's like, "Hey," she's like, "I didn't sleep for shit. You didn't sleep for shit." They're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "It's the Monster." She's like, "That is a big problem," because she said, ever since you were in the 5th grade, ending 5th grade, you picked up Monster, okay? And I was like, "Well, yeah, it's my thing, it's me." She said, "No, you got a problem." And I said, "Yes, I do." So here's the thing. Right now that I'm recovering from it, I'm thanking her for this. But here's the thing, it's not the first time I stopped. I stopped sometimes, but I went back on it because I had cravings. Thank God I only had like 2 cravings in these 2 weeks, but I pushed those thoughts away because I knew it was going to be bad. It was going to go back. And apparently, 8 years worth of Monster actually like bloated me. Like the sodium on it was like way too high. Like my sugar levels are like off the roof. Like I remember I took this drug test once on the piss. Okay, when I was pissing, it seemed normal. A week from there, turns out that like the nurse called saying that there was like a stack of sugar on the bottom of the jar. My mom was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Wow." She did not know about this, okay? So, mom, if you're watching this at one point, or you find this, or someone shows you this, I'm sorry. I should have listened. But, yeah, you know. And, I lived a very fast life in those 8 years, and I regret that because I really wish I would have enjoyed my childhood better. And right now I'm regretting it. But yeah, I'm still young. I'm gonna be 18 in a couple months. So I could still live life to my fullest in 1 year. And I'm here to document this like I told you guys. So I wanna keep in mind that this is still the beginning of the episode, and yeah, pretty much that's it, you know. And I wanna thank you guys and stay tuned for the next video, for the next topic, you know. It's